finished watching the Readytolove premiere, and so they first opened up with the, introduction of all of the cast members. So we got to learn a little bit about them, that pretty much the information that was already out about them. I would like to say a couple of things about a few of them that stood out to me. The first person I want to say something about is Corey. So Corey is supposed to be 40 years old, and he's Mr. Copy and Paste. Now, I will say that Corey came across a little bit superficial. I mean, his 3 deal breakers are if somebody goes through his phone, if he's publicly disrespected or maybe disrespected, period. And then the last one is if she lets go of herself, then it's time for him to go. So the third one's a little superficial, but people like what they like. No problem there. But once the show started, Corey just kind of turned into a character. So I really wonder if he was asked to do that or if that is really his true personality. But what he was doing to me came across a little over the top, so I wonder if somebody asked him to do that. Anyway, that's just my opinion. But all I have to say is Corey. So then the other person I wanted to say something about is Tyrone. Tyrone pretty much said that he had mommy issues. He doesn't trust women because, he didn't trust women because his mom was out there. He said he worked through his child trauma issues, but did he? I don't know. That was a red flag for me. So Lamar, I don't know if he's really 44. That's all I'm going to say about that. So every week I'll come to you guys and I'll give you my top 3 men and my top 3 women. These will be the top 3 men and the top 3 women that I like. I like what they're doing. I like the energy they're giving off, and I like how they're treating each other. So this week, my top 3 men are going to be Walter. I like Walter. Everybody's going to love Walter. Walter has a great backstory. The women are going to eat him up. Walter's going to I feel like Walter's going to be there for the majority of the show. Like, he might even win the whole thing. But his story, women love that shit. Come on. I also like Dante. I do not like Dante's speaking voice. However, Dante is a little charismatic, so I could see talking to him. So he's not my type, but I think he'll go far in this show. Frank's doing pretty good. He gave me a pretty good impression this first episode. So for the women, this list is going to be interesting to go back and look at later after everything plays out, because this is my first impression based off of the cast introductions in the first episode. So it'll be interesting to see where I end up, or what ends up happening by the end of the season. Okay, so the 3 girls that I have on my list, it was hard to narrow it down to 3 because I really like a lot more of the girls than I like of the guys. My first one is Sabrina. I like Sabrina because I know for a fact that Sabrina is a fashion designer, and I know for a fact that Sabrina's wearing her own, a lot of her own fashion designs in this season. So she showed up. She looked good. The second woman I like is Courtney. I like Courtney because she's natural. She seems like a free spirit, and she got a lot of energy, and she a Leo. I like that. The third woman in my top 3 is Camille with a K. Camille is hilarious. I'm not sure I believe her age on there, but Camille is hilarious. She's funny as I don't know what. My guess for tonight's elimination was Corey and Liba. So those are my top 3 women and top 3 men that I'm rooting for this week. I'll meet you guys back here next Saturday morning with another recap and my next top 3 of the men and the women that I'm rooting for this week. That I'm rooting for that week. See you guys in the next video. Peace.